So today I'll be sharing small stories around the mind game. So what is mind and what we can achieve in life and what we cannot achieve in life is all dependent on this mind. Because whatever, becomes true first in your mind starts to become true in reality. There was one person who was going and walking in in just around, and then he suddenly stepped into a paradise. When he stepped into paradise, he was not aware of that he's stepping into a paradise. He went there, he saw, he felt that he's tired of walking. And the moment he felt that he's tired of walking and he wants to give himself some rest, he saw that there was a beautiful tree in that space, a very dense, green, and beautiful, calming tree. He just sat down there and then he saw that beneath his feet there was very soft green grass. The moment he saw that green grass, he felt from inside that let me just sleep there. I want to give myself rest, a good amount of rest. And he just lied down there on that green grass and he got a very good sleep. After certain amount of time, when he woke up, he felt relaxed, he felt that he was well rested, and he suddenly felt that I'm feeling hungry. I wish I could have got something really good to eat. And the moment he thought about eating good food and he could imagine what all he had imagined the entire life which he felt like eating before as well, he got all of that in front of him. When that tummy is hungry, we do not get into that thought that how it came. We just want to eat, and so he ate well. He ate well, and the moment he felt that his stomach is full now, he thought of that I want to have something to drink now. I wish I had all of that thing which I, wanted for a long time to drink. And he was served with all that which was in his mind in front of him to drink. He drank whatever he wanted to. Now his thirst was also satisfied, relieved, and he was feeling happy inside. When that, out of all that drink, when even a little alcohol went inside, he started to think, what the hell is happening here? I thought of having food, I got food. When I thought of having drink, I got all the drink. What is happening here? Now, guys, have you heard of this name, Charles Devin? You must have, right? Charles Devin. Give me a thumbs up in the window if you have heard the name Charles Devin. Charles Devin said that we all were at one point of time, we all had tails. And when that tail disappeared, we turned into human being. So Charles Devin said that, not me. But then, so what he said, we were actually monkeys without tails. Now we are all human beings. But in a spiritual world, we are being compared to monkey not because we do not have tails now, but because of two reasons. The first thing is our mind. What is the quality of a monkey? Can any of you give me in the chat window what is the quality of a monkey? I would like to tell here. Monkeys jumping from one branch to another. Correct, very right, Chayaji. Jumping around, yes. So they jump and then they do unnecessary movement, which is even not required. Do you guys agree? Right? Our monkeys are known for jumping from here to there without even having a need of it. Yes. So that's what it is around monkey. So what monkey is related to us? The first thing is jumping from here to there. And our mind is also, human mind is also connected and compared with monkey mind when it starts to jump from here to there unnecessarily, which is called unnecessary movement. The second thing which we get compared with monkey is, um, you know, imitating. You have heard that story that there was, one businessman who used to sell caps. He takes rest under a tree. Yes, we all are aware of that story. Yes. So how did that businessman made that monkey to give his caps back by throwing one of his cap down, and monkeys also threw it, and he could get it back. So the second thing which is being compared with monkey to human is imitation. So what we do is we keep imitating each other, which is also called conformity. So that man, when he was sitting there after having a good rested sleep, after having delicious food, and after having whatever he wanted to drink, now this man started that monkey mind started to work inside. He was getting everything he was looking for, he was wanting for. But now, the moment monkey mind started to ask that what the hell is happening here? How is it happening? Are there any ghosts around me? That was his fourth thought which came to his mind, and ghosts came around. You need to know this was a paradise, and it happens like that. Whatever happens, whatever is you are looking for, it comes there. So he suddenly thought, do we have ghosts here? Do I have ghosts around here? And suddenly ghosts appeared, and the moment he saw ghosts, he started to feel that they will start to trouble me now. They will start to create problems for me now. And they started to trouble him, they started to create problems around him. And the moment he started to feel and started to scream in that pain, he felt that they are going to kill me, and the man died. I want you all to know it here. He was sitting inside a wishing tree, a kalp vriksha, which we call in a spiritual world. A wishing tree is something that where we are sitting, and whatever comes, whatever we thought, whatever we wish for, it gives us the same thing. So I want you all to understand this, that whatever we will give in our mind will come true. Whether things are possible or impossible, that's not something which we need to think around. That is something which is nature's work. It is nature's work. Nature will decide for us whether this is going to happen or not. What is there in our hand is focus on what we really want in our life, defocus from what we do not want. That's what the universe says. When we think that this is possible, it is possible. When we think that it is not possible, it is not possible. I will tell another story here where what happens is when we think of buying a house, we feel that I want to buy a 50 lakh house, but do I have 50 lakh within me? No, but I have only 50 rupees in my pocket. How will that be possible that I can buy a 50 lakh property? No, it's not possible. It will not happen. No, it's not possible. And the moment you give yourself those thoughts that it's not possible, it is not possible. But think of a child who is having a very simple mind, and going to Shiva, to a Lord. I'm saying Shiva because we are going through the 7th month. When we reach to that temple, that small child, when that child goes in front of the Lord, to the universe, or whosoever he believes in, and just folds his hand in front of that and says that, Lord Shiva, I want this in my life. I don't know how you're going to give it to me. I just want it. And do you think Shiva will create a 50 lakh house for that person? No, that's not the work of Shiva. But what is our work is to have that faith. When we have that faith without putting a lot of brain in it, that how it is going to be possible, whether it will be possible or not, we are already negating our mind that it is not possible. So, a child or a person who has very simple thoughts inside, full of faith, and not having overthinking around any subject or anything which they really want in their life, they tend to have it in their life very simply, very easily, very automatically. It's because four things we require to achieve things in life. The first thing is alignment, alignment of four things. First thing is our body, our emotions, our mind, and our energy. So write it for yourself, guys. Four things: our mind, our body, our emotions, and our energy. When we bring all of these four things in one direction, magic happens. And everything you are looking for in your life you start to attract in your life. But the first thing which is important here is you should be clear around what you are looking for in your life, what you are looking for your life. Because if we keep jumping around from one thing to other thing, today we think of doing one thing, today we think of having achieving one thing, and tomorrow we, jump to two more things that, maybe that will not work. Now I'll start to do this. It is not going to happen. So what is it about today is whatever we life first happens here in our mind and then in the reality. The humankind, if you see, go backtrack how much we have created in this, planet Earth. The human beings, we all have created a lot of it on this planet Earth. When we thought of creating goodness, and we could create everything starting from this fan, this comfort, this love, this peace. At the same time, people who thought of creating disharmony, they could create that as well, because first they created that in their mind. So today's session is all around whatever happens in real first happens in our mind. It's all about what we keep feeding our mind. So with that, I'll be proceeding for the next step, where we will be, allowing ourselves, we will all be taking our journals, and I would want you all to write. I'll be giving you few prompts, and around that I would be asking you to write few things for yourself.